Training races are sponsored in part by Westwind Farm.
And Smithworks now has it clear by half length.
Another APHA world champion now makes his home at Westwind Farms in Purcell, Oklahoma. Smithworks, a multiple Grade 1 winner with earnings just under $250,000. He's a son of Painted Turnpike, whose success on the track seamlessly transferred to the breeding shed. Smithworks, a champion as a runner, destined for greatness as a sire, now standing at Westwind Farms.
And Smithworks now has it.
And the horses are beginning to make their way to the track. The starting gate exclusion. Having some audio difficulties here. We apologize for that. Here is a look at the post parade that was recorded just a few minutes ago. Beginning with the 2, T-Rexy, trained by Matt Whitekiller. The 1 horse is WF Just Candy, conditioned by D. Keener. The 3, PT Kaylee. Again, Matt Whitekiller, the conditioner. The 4, the Prince of Grips, Lou Chavera, the trainer. The 5, Turnpike Special, trained by Sue Hunt. The 6 horse is WF Just Tax Me, D. Keener, the trainer. Rounding out the field is Valiant Anthem from the Jesus Ruiz training stable. Jim?
All right, thanks, Keith. Our second and final Paint-Appaloosa training race here today, and these horses looking to behave well enough and perform well enough to earn a spot in an overnight race or a regular race, for that matter, a parimutuel event, whether it be trials or conventional race coming up during the meet, which starts on March 7th. Interesting pedigree for the 1, WF Just Candy, by PHQ Apolitical Jess from SWI Candy, who made her final start against CRM Livewire, one of the Westwind Farms stallions and one of the most, if not the most, prominent Paint-Appaloosa stallion currently going. Ran second in a Lone Star Park Stakes race a dozen years ago, did SWI Candy, who was a D. Keener trainee, and Keener has the Colt WF Just Candy here in this spot. Matt Whitekiller well represented as well in this spot. He had multiple runners, a couple of them, in that previous training race run today. He's got PT Kaylee in this one, and I would think PT Kaylee here, bred by Brian Hawk, and we assume also owned by Mr. Hawk, would have an excellent chance to show well here. Also, a couple of colts in this race, the 6 and 7 with recent works. Valiant Anthem, the Appaloosa on the outside, number 7, had a February 8th work here in 14:46 handily out of the gate at 250 yards. That was a pretty good bid. And WF Just Tax Me, another PHQ Apolitical Jess colt, went on February 9th in 12.81 handily out of the gate, which was 40th out of 63. So this group of 2-year-olds is at the gate getting set to load. Again, a tip of the hat to the gate crew, which worked 26 training races over 2 days last week, and they're working 21 over 2 days here this week to get these horses ready to go for trials and regular races in the evening. The Prince of Grips, the Marfa Lights colt, goes in. Turnpike Special D by Painted Turnpike is in the 5-hole. 6-hole to WF Just Tax Me. The Rail Colt, WF Just Candy, has stepped in. They're now loading T-Rexy. And now 2 back, the 3 and the 7. 7 is Valiant Anthem. And the 3 who will load first is P.T. Cayley. D. Keener represented by a pair of runners in here. Matt Whitekiller as well with 2. Whitekiller's in posts 2 and 3. Keener's in posts 1 and 6. Looks like they're still trying to get the 3 fully in there. And now it's up to the 7 Valiant Anthem. Steps up. 250 yards, track fast, all set. And there they go. Very slow start for the 2 T-Rexy. Good start for WF Just Candy on the inside. P.T. Cayley alongside in the blue. The Prince of Grips in the yellow. It's P.T. Cayley. Handridden to the wire. Over the 4, the Prince of Grips. So good effort by Brian Hawks' filly. P.T. Cayley beats a mostly male contingent here. And does it in nice fashion. And we'll take a look at the replay a couple of times here. You'll note, there they go. Very slow the 2 start
really
for
made
the
a
2
mess out of the
T-Rexy.
start.
The 5.
Good start for WF
Turnpike
Just
Special
Candy on
D
the
did not have a
inside.
good
P.T.
beginning
Cayley
either.
alongside in the blue.
P.T.
The Prince
Cayley
of Grips in
gamely
the
here from
yellow.
between.
P.T.
Just pushed a bit
Cayley.
to the wire, handridden. All set. And that was a nice effort. We'll
There
also
they
watch
go.
Valiant
Very
Anthem
slow start
up
for
on
the
the
2
outside. Who
T-Rexy.
came away pretty quickly and wound up in a photo
Good
for
start
the show.
for WF Just Candy on the inside.
With the number
P.T.
1
Cayley
colt,
alongside
WF
in the
Just
blue.
Candy.
The Prince of Grips in the yellow. It's
So,
P.T.
3, 4,
Cayley.
and a photo by
Handless.
our
All
call.
set.
For show, P.T.
There
Cayley
they go.
by Payne
Very slow
Turnpike
start
from
for the
Cayley
2
Treasure.
T-Rexy. Good start for WF
And
Just
they,
Candy on the inside.
show
P.T.
well here
Cayley
in training
alongside
race
in the
number
blue.
3.
The Prince of Grips in the yellow.
Okay.
It's P.T. Cayley.
Training
All
races
set.
on RaceView Network. The presenting
There they
sponsor
go.
of
Very
training
slow
races
start
at
for the
Remington
2
Park
T-Rexy.
is the Oklahoma Quarter
Good
Horse
start for
Racing
WF Just
Association.
Candy on the inside. P.T. Cayley alongside in the blue. The Prince of Grips in the yellow. It's P.T. Cayley. Handwrist.